Well, all the information for this project can be found on my website, including an embedded video on how to do everything. The main particular part is the climate action plan. In this case, different students take on the roles of about 30 different characters that I created, and they try to use information from the role play to decide what kind of life, what kind of lifestyle, what kind of house, etc., like you have, that the person may have. So they take on their persona and they try to figure out, based on that person's information, how many planets it might take to support the lifestyle of their character. From there, students go through the development of their question based on how humans' lives now might affect future. They come up with their hypothesis, why they believe it, and then we go into locating place, trying to use real data from NASA. So in this case, they pick a place, let's say in Australia, some place with a bit of a long history, and they take the data and they try to sort of look at trends over the course of the last 100 or so years. How are they trending, highs, lows, the XY axis variables, etc. From there, they do a carbon applet. And a carbon applet in this case is one in which atmospheric concentrations of CO2 are related. And so they look at how sources may differ, how carbon amounts per year being emitted into the atmosphere might change, and they run to see what projected changes might occur, high, medium, or low, depending on whether they look at big changes or smaller changes. That then they can use these IPCC data, either from high, medium, or low emotions, to see how their particular country might be affected in the future, and how the graphs might show some anomalies in temperature going out for the next 100 years. So from that, they then make some guesses at what their environment of the particular country and life might be like in the area and the environment of the person. And then they switch back to themselves, rerun the carbon footprint, and come up with some solutions that they might take individually. The last thing then is to take Google Earth and turn all of that information into a pushpin. And so in this case, the information that you see in the climate action plan is simply translated directly into the pushpin. And that's basically by creating the pushpin, changing the properties, and then inputting that data. I did find that it was a little bit difficult. Some of the students did a really good job. Some found it a little bit difficult because you do have to do a little bit more formatting. So another option, however, is to simply create a pushpin, put it wherever you want, and then go to some place like Prezi or Glogster or YouTube. In this case, this is part of the video Prezi, and you simply share it, embed it, and then you take that embed code, copy it, and paste it into the pushpin, so that when you open it up, the Prezi that you created is playable from within the Google Placemark. And it's a little bit easier way for students to input and create and explore and show off the information in a way that might be a little bit easier for them. And any place where there's this kind of embed code, whether it again be Glogster or Prezi or the We Learn tube, where students are allowed to, or teachers can put information. In this case, we've got one here, and another video I made. So you simply take that embed code or any of the YouTube videos. There are a lot of things. You can use Google Docs. Any of those can be done. Students can work in pairs and groups and threes on Prezi and simply put it into the pushpin. In the end, you end up with 100, 110 different pushpins surrounding the Earth, and you can take a tour and see what the environment's like in different places, and that's how you do it.